Welcome to MWN.com. This channel is daily providing economic news of national and international importance through charts and words. Subscribe MWN.com. Thank you.
1. India's projected GDP growth for FY25. The Finance Ministry estimates India's real GDP growth at approximately 6.5% for the fiscal year 2025, supported by strong rural and urban demand, improved capital formation, and increased government expenditure. 2. IMF's growth forecast for FY26. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, projects India's GDP growth at 6.5% for FY26, maintaining its position as one of the world's fastest-growing major economies. 3. EY's economic outlook. Ernst & Young EY forecasts a 6.5% real GDP growth for both FY25 and FY26, citing resilient economic fundamentals and strong private investment. 4. RBI's revised growth estimate. The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) has revised its GDP growth forecast for FY25 to 6.6%, down from earlier projections, due to global economic uncertainties. 5. Foreign investment returns. Foreign investors have returned to Indian equity markets in April, emerging as net buyers over the past 2 weeks, signaling renewed confidence in the Indian economy. 6. Bank holiday on April 26. Banks across India are closed today, April 26, 2025, due to a scheduled holiday as per the Reserve Bank of India's guidelines. 7. India's improved logistics ranking. India has climbed 6 spots in the World Bank's Logistics Performance Index, reflecting improvements in infrastructure and logistics efficiency. 8. Electric vehicle market expansion. MG Motor India has launched the Comet, the country's most affordable electric vehicle priced at 7.98 lakh rupees ex-showroom, aiming to boost EV adoption. 9. Bengaluru-Chennai Expressway progress. The Bengaluru-Chennai Expressway is set to open by August 2025, enhancing connectivity and economic integration between southern Indian states. 10. Trade tensions impacting economy. Ongoing trade tensions between India and Pakistan, exacerbated by a recent deadly attack in Kashmir, are beginning to affect economic activities, particularly in border regions. 11. Trump's 145% tariff on Chinese imports. President Donald Trump has imposed an unprecedented 145% tariff on Chinese imports, escalating trade tensions and potentially destabilizing global markets. 12. China's retaliatory tariffs. In response, China has announced retaliatory tariffs of up to 125% on U.S. goods, including critical exports like rare earth metals and electronics. 13. OECD lowers global growth forecast. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, has reduced its global growth projection for 2025 from 3.3% to 3.1%, citing increased trade barriers and geopolitical uncertainties. 14. J.P. Morgan's optimistic outlook. J.P. Morgan forecasts a 2.2% global growth rate for 2025, with only a 15% probability of recession, driven by strong U.S. labor markets and AI investments. 15. World Bank warns on emerging market debt. The World Bank's chief economist has expressed concern over rising debt levels in emerging markets, urging for policy liberalization to mitigate risks. 16. U.S. Federal Reserve Survey highlights risks. A Federal Reserve survey identifies global trade conflicts and policy uncertainty as top financial stability risks, affecting investment and household spending. 17. California overtakes Japan's economy. California's economy has surpassed Japan's, making it the 4th largest global economy, highlighting the state's economic strength. 18. UK tourism sector declines. The UK's tourism sector has lost £2.2 billion in international visitor spending, attributed to high taxes, red tape, and funding cuts to Visit Britain. 19. G20 endorses Africa development plans. G20 members have endorsed a work program aimed at addressing barriers to Africa's development, focusing on policy solutions to enhance growth. 20. IMF chief hails spring meetings. IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva praised the constructive spring meetings held amid tariff uncertainties, emphasizing the need for global cooperation.
Subject videos for B.Com, B.B.A, M.Com, and M.B.A are available in the YouTube channel MWN.com. Please subscribe the channel MWN.com.